Hey y'all, it's Edie Hill 1988 and welcome to pregnancy week 25. Yeah, I don't know. Lily, really? I don't know where this time is going, y'all. Like, she'll be here in 15 weeks or less. And Lily, wait. Thank you. So, she wants water. We just gave her water, but anyway. So, she'll be here in 15 weeks or less, y'all. I know I say that every week, but I just don't know where where the time is going. I just don't. So, and of course it's me just being busy with Kane and everything, but Lily, please don't miss that with that bowl, darling. Okay, so week 25, and I actually have a list of things to talk about this week, and there are combination questions and a recap of last week's appointment. So, and I've still got my sinus stuff going on today. Today's actually the best day, so yeah, but I've been battling like some kind of sinus crap for the past 3 days. It came out of nowhere. It's not a cold or anything. It's just like sinus drainage and blockage and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, but it's only in my nose, so that's good. So I'm not contagious or anything, but okay. So last week's appointment, last week's appointment was on 30th. And I've gained 8.5 pounds, and I had a ton of people telling me, you know, on YouTube that 8.5 pounds didn't sound like a healthy weight gain, I guess. And my midwife isn't concerned at all, and I'm actually right on track to gain, you know, 20 pounds this pregnancy, which is, you know, 20 to 25 pounds is a recommended weight gain for pregnancy. So I gained 43 with Kane and lost it all, but you know, I'll hopefully gain 20 with this one. And I still don't understand how people are saying that doesn't seem like a healthy weight gain. I mean, just because I haven't gained 30 pounds by now doesn't mean it's not healthy. So she was measuring, you know, my fundal height measured 23.5 weeks, and I was 24 weeks. So like she said, that's nothing to worry about. So my fundal is pretty much, you know, well, I can't say perfect because it wasn't exactly 24, but you know, a half an inch or whatever off isn't, you know, anything to worry about. So you know, no change in due date. She said, you know, pretty much expect her, you know, October 19th or a little bit before, a little bit after. So yeah, so I'll say this for the last time, 8.5 pounds is not unhealthy for right now. So I'll be on track to gain 20 pounds during this pregnancy, and I may gain more, who knows. But like I said, I'm eating normally, so it's not like I'm anorexic or anything. So it's not like I'm starving my child, because I love to eat. So yes, I guess I'm just tired of hearing that 8.5 pounds isn't healthy, because, you know, this isn't your body, so you don't know. Look at me ranting, y'all, but I'm just irritated. So you know, you don't know what I eat on a daily basis, and like I said, I do eat a lot. I eat probably more than I should. So yeah, and it's just so happens that my body isn't holding on to the weight like it did with Kane, and I'm pretty sure that's because I'm not just laying around the house like I did with Kane. I'm actually super active this time around and chasing behind a almost 17-month-old, so that will definitely keep the pounds off. So yeah, so that's that 8.5 pound weight gain drama. So anyway, gained 8.5 pounds, and that's healthy and completely normal for 25 weeks. So okay, so I also got asked if we were doing a water birth or a natural birth, and I'm pretty sure I've touched on this in a few other videos, and I even have a video saying why we chose a birth center this time around for Carson. And so you can go back and look at that if you still have that question, if I don't elaborate enough. But we are using a birth center this time around, and my goal is to have an unmedicated water birth. If you don't know my history with Kane, if you're like a new subscriber, then I went 22 hours in the hospital natural with Kane. My body stalled at 5 centimeters, or almost 5, and then I had to get Pitocin, and I got the epidural because I was in pain in labor for 22 hours at that point and had nothing. So yes, I got Pitocin, got an epidural, slept for 8 hours, and pushed for an hour, and he came. So but I went 22 hours with Kane natural in the hospital. So I'm pretty sure that I mean, with the support of the midwife and my family and the doula, then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to have Carson, you know, 100% natural this time around. So we're excited about that. So yeah. And speaking of doula, we looked into a doula last week, and you know, I wasn't like searching high and low for one. It was just something to look into, and all the prices where we live were pretty ridiculous. Like the cheapest we found was $600. and for no more than she offered pretty much, or for no more than she would do, I thought that $600 was absolutely, that's Candy Bear, but I thought this, his dad's back there with him, but I thought that $600 was absolutely ridiculous for what we wanted, you know, out of a doula. So you know, I was contacted, you know, a doula and I were messaging back and forth through email, and I pretty much told her, you know, it sounds like you're going to be, you know, it sounds like you're an awesome doula, but we just can't justify spending $600 on a doula right now. So you know, I pretty much told her that hopefully with the support of my family and the midwife, it would be enough to have, you know, the labor that I desire. So so she pretty much forwarded my email to one of her friends, and her friend pretty much volunteered to be my doula, so which is amazing. So we're gonna start setting all that up in the next few weeks, you know, meeting and all that, and you know, seeing where we both stand. So it'll be amazing to have a doula, you know, just someone else, you know, another support person. So that's just really exciting, because like I said, y'all, $600 for a doula, I mean, it's a lot of money, and we just couldn't justify spending that right now, really, ever. So I don't care if we're millionaires, $600 for a doula just sounds really, really, really expensive. And it is, because where we're giving birth to Carson is in a more affluent area in North Carolina. We don't live there, but where we're giving birth, where I'm gonna give birth to her, is like a more affluent area. So I'm pretty sure that's why it's so expensive, because people don't have a problem paying $600 for a doula, but we just simply can't justify doing it. So yeah, so hopefully I'll have more doula updates. You know, if I get any updates, you know, when I contact her and when she contacts me and we coordinate things, then I'll let y'all know how all that goes. So yeah. And I also got a question. Here's the next thing. I got a question about a baby shower. Are we having a baby shower? Oh, excuse me. Yes, we are having a baby shower. It will be September 24th at what time? I don't even know. I've already got some cute invites picked out. And yeah, it'll be like a small cookout type thing, like super intimate. It's not going to be as big as Candy Bear's was, simply because yeah, we're just not going to invite many people, and it is our second child, so we don't need a ton of stuff. It'll be mainly just a celebration of her life. So if you want to bring a gift, bring a gift. If not, then don't. It's pretty much just going to be a cookout and cake and hanging out and that kind of thing. So yeah, but we will have a baby shower for her September 24th, and once we start the baby shower planning and all that, then I will I hope this lighting isn't off, y'all. It looks weird to me. But once we start the planning and the purchasing and all that, then I will show y'all, you know, everything that we have. I do know that we don't have like a theme per se. We have a color scheme or color theme, and it's gonna be pink and brown. I've always loved pink and brown for little girl things, so I know that the theme's gonna be pink and brown, but I just don't know what kind of decorations or, you know, exactly what the invites are gonna look like. So once I start planning more of that, then I will show y'all pretty much. So that's it. So September 24th, that's a Saturday. So yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing. When I update, like, cause you know, like with Kane's birth, I updated on, I think, Twitter and Facebook, I think is what I did, or my personal page, my personal Facebook. I didn't have the Edie Hill 1988 page during Kane's birth, but this time around I will have, of course, my Edie Hill 1988 page, and the link is below. I will have that page to update, you know, during the labor. Like if I say, oh, I'm going into the birth center now, I'm 6 centimeters, I'm 8 centimeters, she's here, you know, anything like that, I will put on the Edie Hill 1988 page. So if you haven't gone to like that page, go ahead and do that, because that's the only way you will have labor updates, labor and delivery updates on Carson once I go in labor. I will only put it on the Edie Hill, that's clumsy now. I will only put it on the Edie Hill 1988 page, because I just don't want to have to go from Facebook to Twitter to YouTube. I mean, that'll be a lot of work. So by putting it on the Edie Hill 1988 page, you pretty much like the page, or even just glance at the page, and everyone will be able to see, you know, the labor updates and progression of labor with Carson. So yeah, so of course, like I put in every video, the link to the Edie Hill 1988 page is below. So if you want to check that out, then you're more than welcome. And like I said, there'll be birth and labor updates on that channel. So on that page. So I think that's all I had to talk about. Symptoms. I don't know if this sinus thing is pregnancy related. I'm starting to think it is, because I've talked to a few people that have had like sinus issues during their pregnancies, and I just hope that this doesn't continue, because I do not want, like, I don't want to sound like I'm underwater for the next 3 months. So no round ligament pain. She's moving a ton. and I say that every week, but today, like this morning, I actually saw my stomach like jump. Like it wasn't just a roll, it was like you could see her, you know, just moving around in there. So yeah, so but I'm guessing that's it, y'all. See, McCain Bear had his appointment today because I completely forgot to schedule his 15-month appointment. So he had his 15-month appointment today, so he doesn't have to be seen again until he's 2 years old. So if I have time today, I'll record his, I guess, almost 17-month update and give y'all a few stats on him and let y'all see him. But that's pretty much all we've done today, is just go to his doctor's appointment and ate lunch with John, and that's it. So with symptoms, the sinus stuff, and that's about it. Frequent urination, but that's all the time, and no round ligament this past week. So I'm just thinking it's the thing that's just going to come and go. It's not as constant as it was with Kane. So okay, y'all, so I guess I'll show you baby girl all 8.5 pounds over, which is definitely a healthy weight for me. So yeah. And oh yeah, someone also asked me if I was overweight before I got pregnant with Carson, and that's why I've only gained 8.5 pounds. No, I'm not overweight by any means. That's just what my body is gaining this time around. So yes, that's going to be my last rant about my weight gain. As long as my midwife says it's healthy and she's measuring perfect, then that's all that matters. So I don't think I'll gain 43 pounds like I did with Kane this time around. So okay, here she is. 25 weeks. And since I've only gained 8.5 pounds, I'm going to definitely say that this is all belly. So let's see. All 8.5 pounds of belly. So there she is. Kane Bear's in there like just screaming. He's such a toddler now. So nice and round. So that's baby girl at 25 weeks and 0 days. So all right, y'all, catch me next week for week 26. Okay, bye y'all.